Hello, everybody. It's Paul, and we are doing another Bible book. And I'm just loving rolling through these books and reading the Word. The best way to start the day and end the day is to read the Word and pray. So we are reading the book of Jude today, another short book, but important book. But before we do that, we're going to open up with the Shema prayer, and then we're going to open up with the introduction to Jude. So the Shema is found in Deuteronomy 6:4-9. Shema Yisrael. Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad, Baruch Shem Kivo, Mahuto, Leolam Vaed. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh is our Elohim, Yahweh is one. And you shall love Yahweh with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And have these words which I command you this day be upon your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children. And speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you retire, and when you rise. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and let them be frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. Okay, we are up to the book of Jude, and it says the purpose of this book is to remind the church of the need for the consistent vigilance to keep strong in the faith and to oppose heresy. The author was Jude, the brother of Yeshua and James. The original audience was to the Jewish believers, and it was written approximately 65 AD. From the first century on, the church had been threatened by the heresy of false teaching, and we must always be on guard. And this is exactly what's still going on today. And Christianity is not teaching the truth. And people need to be aware of this and not deceived. So it says here to protect from harm, to guard from attack, and to repulse enemies. For centuries, rugged defenders have built walls, launched missiles, and waged wars, expanding material and human resources in the battle to save nations and cities. And with total commitment and courageous abandon, individuals have fought fought for their families. It is a rule of life that we fight for survival, defending with our own strength what is most precious to us from every real or imagined attack. Yahweh's word is the gift of eternal life, has infinite value, and has been entrusted in Yeshua's faithful followers. Many people live in opposition to Yahweh and his followers. They twist Yahweh's words, seeking to deceive and destroy the unwary. But Yahweh's truth must go forth, carried to defend to those who have committed their lives to his Son. It is an important task, an awesome responsibility, and a profound privilege to have this commission. This was Jude's message to Christians everywhere. Opposing or opposition would come in godless teachers who would arise, but believers should defend their faith. Number one, by rejecting the falsehood and the immorality. Two, remembering Yahweh's mighty acts and rescue and punishment, and the warning of the apostles. This is what this book is about. His readers are to build up their own faith through prayer, keeping close to Yeshua, helping others, and hating sin. Then Jude concludes with the glorious benediction of praise to Yahweh. How much do you value Yahweh's word? The fellowship of the assemblies, and obedience to Yeshua the Messiah. Many false teachers are waiting to destroy your Messiah-centered life and credibility of Yahweh's word. And they unify the body of Yeshua. Read Jude and determine to stand firm in your faith and defend Yahweh's truth at all costs. Nothing is more valuable. And then we get into the blueprint of this book, the first part of it being the dangers of the false teachers. And we see all of John's teachings and that we read in these late letters, about this topic. And here Jude is talking about it also. And then it talks about the duty to fight for the truth. In this book, which is a short book, it's one chapter. And then the themes of it is false teachers and apostasy. And these are the two themes of this letter that we're going to be spoken about. Okay, so that is the book of Jude introduction. So get ready as we get ready to read the book of Jude.